everybody, Alkali Lake here. Welcome to Nerd Up Level Up. Today we are working on Teela, as you can see in the photo on the... Is that your right? Is that your right or my right? Oh man. On one of the sides of your screen. So I'll be making that today. Today's mostly about pattern making, but if I can get things moving in a good manner, then we'll probably work on some armor making as well. But if I do any armor making today, it'll most likely be the simple parts like the wrist bracers or the armbands. So probably something like that. So we'll see what I can get going. We shall see. Oh, that is in the way. Let me move the mic. You don't want that in there, do you? There. Beautiful. It's a beautiful day. All right. Also, what I'm going to do is just get the share button for this stream. I never know. There it is. I found it. Woohoo! Let's share on Facebook. This all going. How are you guys doing today? I see there's a few of you here. Thank you so much. It means the world to me. The first 5 of you here means you probably already know me and you probably got this link from either my Twitter or my Instagram, most likely, or my Discord. So if you guys are here, that means you are super fans. And if you're super fans, then I don't want to say fan, that's a stupid word. Then you are really awesome potatoes. Thank you for being here. For the few of you here right now, if you could leave this browser up, even if you can't stay the whole stream, I would really appreciate it. Really working hard to make that YouTube partner push. But let me just post this on the Facebooks really quick. I'm so excited, you guys. I'll tell you about this a bit more, about this project. I'm also kind of waiting on an email for some measurements, but I can kind of proceed without that. Okay, and then let's add picture. I have Philip. Oh my god, aren't you a dragon? Hello, you. So nice to see you here. Hey, Arts Plunge. I've never been called an awesome potato. So I got a message today. I've had 2 messages today from men, by the way. That sounds bad. Oh well. I got some messages from some men today. Referring to wanting to support my Etsy page, but my Etsy page mostly sells corsets. Well, only sells corsets right now, but I have big plans to make other things. Namely, I want to make custom Mando helmets, but probably not what you're thinking. I want to make them painted like really cool, like maybe in some mandala style art, like Indian art, maybe in your favorite football team colors, something like that. So that's coming soon, but also on the idea of potatoes, Arts Plunge, you know my nerd potato emote from Twitch? I want to put that on a shirt. So anyway, if you are a fellow nerd tato, make sure to favorite my Etsy store. Actually, I should pin that link. You know what? If I'm a good little YouTuber, which I'm still learning, you guys, please bear with me. If I'm a good little YouTuber, oh wait, I'm signed out. There we go. I'll pin it at the top of the chat. See if I can do this. Continue with Google. Okay, yes. Sign me into my Etsy, please, Google. I can't remember passwords. What? You're signed out. Forgot password. No. Don't know my password. Mother of Batman. Mother of Batman. I even say it here, you guys. You thought you could take the Twitch out of the girl, but you can't. Hi, Lucas. My phone buzzed at me that you were live. I think you... Oh, nice. Oh, you'll accept the title of Awesome Potato? Perfect. Okay, you know what? Etsy thinks that I don't belong here. Why? I just created this account. Okay, give me just a second, you guys. Hey, Flash, how are you? Please be the right password. No! Holy mother! Forgot your pass. Okay, we gotta do the thing. I'm only for cosplay content. I don't want to say hi to a content creator at all. Okay. Okay. Sorry, the account associated with that email address is closed? What? Okay, this is a problem. What? Hold on. Let me pull it up on my phone. See if I'm signed out on my phone. It says my Etsy account's closed. What? It can't be. Oh, no, what the heck's going on right now? Don't worry. It's... I just got an Etsy order like yesterday, and so my Etsy account's not processing. That's so weird. Profile. Uh-oh, there's a problem? What? My Etsy account's been deleted. Oh, okay, well, I will have to fix that after stream. Also, is it just me or is the camera better here? I don't know. I think it's just bigger. Could be just bigger. And I have a lot of bright light on me right now. That could be it. Like the sun's just kind of coming down, coming in through the window. Did the gremlins take over? I mean, I hope I didn't have a data breach. That's what it kind of sounds like. How did you accomplish getting your Etsy account deleted? Well, I mean, I certainly didn't delete it. Here, let me just send them a very, very quick email. The account with that email address has closed. Let me try one more email, you guys. One more email. Forgetting things and being way too awesome? No. Okay. Yeah, I hope I didn't have a data breach. Here to sign in. I promise we'll start armor making, you guys, but right now I'm concerned. Please let me have my Etsy store. Please let me have my Etsy store. I don't have my Etsy store. Congrats on the first sale. Yeah, that I don't have access to. Help center. Gosh, this is gonna be the first part of my YouTube video. All right, I'll have to do this after stream. This is a big deal. This is a big deal. Etsy Alkali Lake. Handcrafted Nerd Chic. Well, there's my store. It's Alkali Lake is currently not selling on Etsy. What? Why was my store taken down? Yeah, you should take time to like the stream. Thank you. Let me just check spam or all mail to see if there's something I missed. Okay, it sounds like I have a big day of being on the phone all day tomorrow trying to get my Etsy store fixed. What? Okay, all right, well, I'll fix it. I'll fix it. All right, you guys. So apparently my Etsy store has been taken down, and I can't imagine why. There should be no copyright infringements or anything I can think of. So, unless I didn't, I mean, I guess Poison Ivy and the Punisher technically could be if I didn't put inspired by. So maybe I need to change that, and if that's the case, then whatever. What the heck is a Teela? Okay, so let's show you Teela. Let's get right back to this. Let me see if this is the right display capture. Da, 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 da. Okay, let's show you a Teela. First, let me get rid of all sensitive password material. Here we go. Okay. Okay, now I can show you a Teela. Here we go. Ah! I got rid of it. What did I do? Here we go. Okay, so Masters of the Universe. Well, first of all, let's close this. This is Big Bad Toy Store, and this is one of their action figures. It's so cool. Okay, let's start. I have one picture in the corner, but we'll start here. I need to make this kind of bigger for you guys. This is my inspiration, since we have to say inspiration now so we don't get in trouble like I did on my Etsy potentially. So this is Teela, and I've made her before. You may remember her. I made her for PowerCon like 2 years ago. And it's kind of a sad story. I had someone buy this, someone amazing, a wonderful human that I met at the show, who wanted to buy it like right then. And I should have given it to her right then, like at the end of the show. But I was like, no, it's all like sweaty and I wore it. And you don't want to have like alkali sweat on your... Maybe she did. I don't know. Probably not. So you don't want to have that. Like I need to clean this up. And there was a couple spots I hadn't, I needed to touch up the paint. And then a spot on the top needed the magnet replaced. So I was like, let me just do these things for you and I'll send it to you. So she paid me. So she paid in full. And then I cleaned it up and I had it sent to her in no time. And then I also sent her a Skeletor custom print that I'd gotten at a show. And I sent her some He-Man and She-Ra like Masters of the Universe pins that I'd gotten from a cosplay I use. So I sent her all these extras just for fun because I like her. So I sent it and then I never heard back from her. I'm like, man, she must not like it because she's the kind of person who I think would be like, I got it and I love it, right? And I heard nothing. So I just assumed that she was busy. And then, so I think one day either I messaged her or she messaged me, but I was kind of like, oh, hey, how is it? Or maybe she messaged me like, oh, hey, where is it? I don't know. But anyway, long story short, she never got it. And then I had the tracking number for United States Postal Service. It was USPS. And we were able to track it. So I was able to track it to her city. It was in a warehouse for like lost items, meaning they tried to deliver it like 3 times or whatever. So I was like, well, great, I'm claiming it. It's my item. I need that. Let's send it to her. So I filled out the lost item claim form like right away. And I was like, it's mine, it's mine, it's mine. Give it to me. It's mine. I need to get it to the customer. They paid for it. So, and they were like, I never got an answer back. So then actually Flash, Mudseye, who's in chat on Twitch all the time, he works for the United States Postal Service. So I said to them, I was like, hey, he's like, we'll just submit a lost claim for him because he's in like New York and the package is in like Seattle. There's nothing he can do. It's not even his department. So he's like, this is what you need to do. So I did that and I submitted the claim form. Here, let me move this down just a little bit. And nothing. So I submitted it like 3 times and I was like, because I knew where the package was. Like if you type in the tracking number, it tells you to, it's like this error code or whatever. I can't remember because it's been so long, like 2 years. And if you call on it, it's a lost packages warehouse. So theoretically, the package is still there in a random United States Postal Service warehouse on some shelf categorized for some reason. And I found out that if they're not claimed after a certain amount of time, they just destroy them. I don't know if they go in a package grinder or whatever, but the handmade, handcrafted cosplay that I have a tracking number for, that I tried claiming like 3 times, they wouldn't answer the claim back. I don't know why. I called, I was on support for like over an hour and finally I messaged her back and I was like, they won't call me back. No one's answering my claim. I was on, and finally I gave her money back. So I gave her money back. And I was just out the cost of shipping, which is fine because it was her nightmare, it was both of our nightmare, but I think for her, it was more of a nightmare. And for me, I can be out the $20 in shipping. Like, that's fine. The thing that's not replaceable is I made the whole cosplay. And then I sent her like a one-of-a-kind custom Skeletor framed artwork, because I like her and she's a good person. And I just sent her some cute pins from my punk rock She-Ra that I did. So like those things I just can't get back. And I cried and I was upset. And it was very, very, I was just upsetting for both of us. So I'm sure it's probably destroyed now in some, you know, postal service package grinder or some mother YouTube correct person decided to open it or whatever. I know someone didn't steal the package from her apartment complex because I know it ended up in that facility because I have the tracking number to say it did go to the facility. So we know it's there, but maybe someone who answers the claims was like, oh, there's a custom like cosplay in there. I don't know. I shouldn't insinuate someone from the United States Postal Service would be that deceptive, but to have my claims not be answered, to have my phone calls just be redirected and redirected and redirected, anyway, it's gone. It's gone. I should show you guys a picture of that real quick. Alkali Lake Teela, here we go. Here it is. This is the cosplay. So I don't know if you guys ever saw it. And there's the inspiration photo in the corner. How do I make this bigger? Anyway. This is the one I already made, but the new one I'm gonna make's gonna be in a different style. But I already made this. It was already gorgeous. It was probably one of my favorite things I'd ever made. It was beautifully painted. It was beautifully finished. There was nothing wrong with it. There was a couple things I wanted to like touch up for her because I'm anal like that. Like I made it for me, so I didn't care if some things were slightly off, but when it's going to a customer, I made it perfect. I made it beautiful and I made it perfect. And it's gone. So anyway, that's the story. This is the cosplay I've already made once, but as you can tell in the photo in the corner, let's get this photo. If you compare the two images, the new one I'm making is like all gilded, and it's got this sweeping lower collar, which is nice because the other one, like my hair kept getting caught on. So, and then it's got like this really great shoulder pauldron. I'm super stoked to make this shoulder pauldron. So, yeah, we're gonna do it again. Have you ever had a cosplay that you were like super excited for, and when it was done, you were like, eh? Yeah, actually, like I love my, here, let me get rid of that. Oh, you guys can't hardly see it. There we go. In the background, right here, I love my Valera, but I'm not exactly stoked with how it turned out. I love the shoulder pauldrons. I think they're great. I love the bodice. I think it's great. And I love the leg pieces right there. But certain parts of it I hated. And the fit's weird. But yeah, outside of that, that's it that I didn't like. Everything else I've been, you know, pretty happy with. Oh, and I hated the Vaporeon I made. Hated it. Absolutely hated Vaporeon. It was so bad. Here, let me put some words up here for you guys too. Yeah, Vaporeon's the only one that I've ever just destroyed and didn't care. Here we go. Okay. Did she just admit to killing a Pokemon? I so did. I didn't keep any of that. Yeah. Hey, Dustin, so nice to see you. So we've got Flash and Philip here and Lucas so far and Art's Plunge, although I think Art's being kind of quiet right now. Hey, it's Cody. Hey, Cody, so nice to see you. Will Dr. Boom make it out of the crate again? Oh, it's out of the crate right now, Philip. But it's in a closet. So Dr. Boom's, the more the question is, will Dr. Boom come out of the closet? Which is so funny. Okay, I don't have her measurements yet, but I met this girl and she's itsy bitsy teeny weeny. I'm legit wondering what the heck a Vaporeon is. Are you kidding me? Okay, fine. Okay, one last thing, and then we gotta pay attention. Alkali. I Google myself probably more than anyone. Because I don't have all these like saved to my computer, so I have to actually Google them. Oh, weird that it's not actually pop. Oh, okay, here we go. You saw this in person. You were actually there for this. There you go. I don't know why it's reversed suddenly, but it is. Whatever. Hey Clinton, how are you? So nice to see you here. Yeah, you were here. You were so at this show. I never saw that, and oh my god, what in the world is that? It's a Pokemon! What's wrong with you? It's a Pokemon. How do you not know a Vaporeon? I don't see how a Vaporeon would look good as a cosplay. You would have remembered that? Okay, so I loved the bottom half of this cosplay a lot. And I loved the shoulder pauldron, and I loved like the wrist armor. But I hated the boobs. It made my boobs look ginormous. It made my boobs look so big. And my boobs, I mean, not that this has to be, it's not about my boobs, but like, they were just too big. Like, I feel like I could, like, no matter where I looked that day, like, my boobs were in the way. And they weren't, but it's just that, like, there was so much stuff there. Hated it. And I met Kamui in that cosplay, and I was so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed that that's how I had to meet her, but whatever. Okay, enough of that. I gotta get to work. Anyone else sticking the model to the right of the... What even was that? Oh, stop it. Oh, stop it. Okay. All right. So I have to do work, you guys, and you have to support me today, all right? And please watch the stream the whole time if you can. If you can't be here the whole time, if you could leave the browser up, I would really, really appreciate it. All right. So first things first, I have to make sure... Okay. I have to make sure that this is actually gonna fit her. So, handy dandy tape measure. Bye, have a good time at work, Alkali. Don't you dare, Kralis, you have to stay. Yeah, get to work. I swear you were there. Because I was the Punisher that weekend too. I was the Punisher and I was She-Ra. And I swear I took a photo. Didn't I take a photo with Cardboard Ben as the Punisher? Maybe it was a day you didn't show. All right, let's get this. Let's get her hips figured. Actually, I don't have to have her hips figured out, right? Not yet. When I had 2D Ben, I don't remember. 2D Ben was Punisher. Yeah, that was Punisher weekend. See? I remember. Okay, so right now what I'm doing, for those of you who can't see, I'm adjusting her, the wheels on the inside of this can make her measurements bigger, wider, and what's great about these is you can actually adjust them on the bust, the waist, the hip, and then even on the side. Because what's interesting is some people are skinny from the front. Have you ever seen someone who's like skinny from the front, but then they turn to the side and you're like, how are you that wide? Not in a bad way, just like, you know, they have a wider side with the same front. It's interesting. Bodies are interesting. I'm talking about Void King, by the way. So I'm just spinning these to make the model smaller because the model that I'm making this for is tiny, tiny. You've never been interested in your life? You stop that right now. I'm also wondering if I need to put a bra on this girl. Teela's boobs are kind of there, but I think the girl I'm making it for isn't necessarily busty. But it doesn't mean she doesn't want to be busty, you know? How big are these boobs? Only I can do this. It's like an A, right? Does this look like an A to you guys? I think it's an A. We'll go with an A. But the question is if the model I'm making it for wants to be like a B cup. If she wants to be like a B cup, maybe I need to put a bra on this. Okay, general question. Do you think most girls want bigger boobs for cosplay or smaller boobs? Not yet, Clinton. I wish I could remember every day. You should message me in the morning and be like, how collect did you do that yet? Are you part of my tier 2 or tier 3 Discord, Clinton? I can't remember if you are. I posted an update in there on why I've been so busy, but maybe I'll just message you privately. You can always send me a whisper and I'll tell you why I didn't get to it today, but I promise I will very soon. I promise, I promise, I promise. Adjustable cup size Molly. Bigger looking for cosplay. I know, I think so, right, Dustin? Maybe I should put a bra on her. That means I have to go downstairs. How much bigger are her boobs right now? Let me look. I think most of the time girls want you to make bigger boobs. Okay, right now we are 37. 28. 30, wait, hold on, this is wrong. We are 34, wait. We're 34, 28. And that means the boob's 34, which most people's, I think one of the more common sizes for under the bust, if you're little like she is probably 34, 32, 34 under bust. Yeah, okay. All right, this needs to be smaller. And she needs a bra. Cosplayers are always finding tricks to look bigger. Yeah, Kamui has a whole video on it. All right, I need to make her chest tinier. Like, not her chest, but... Okay, so girls' measurements for guys who don't know this, if you ever buy your girl a bra, you know, for special times, people think that and girls mess this up all the time. Girls are always screwing this up. I have met so many women who think their bra size is a certain number and it isn't. So the number, like 32 double D, 32A, 36H, whatever, the first number is not the cup size. The first number is the rib cage. So I'm guessing this girl's a 32. So I need to make sure I get rib cage, which is basically this line here, the under bust. This measurement needs to be 32. And then I probably need to put a bra on Molly. So what was a hard cosplay I worked on? Dr. Boom was pretty difficult, and Urel was pretty difficult. And actually a cosplay that I made for a streamer named Nicolina, I made her Valera of the Hollow, which is a it is a different version of Valera, which is a rogue in World of Warcraft, and it's like a lich version. Anyway, that was more difficult than you think it would be. I try to walk away and then Allie starts talking about boobs and I'm pulled right back in. It's important. Guessing you didn't get measurements? I'm waiting on them, but I've met her like 3 times. So I have a really good idea. Okay, 29.5. Oh, look! She just measured me and I'm almost exactly right. Haha! Told you guys. Told you I knew her measurements just by looking at her. Haha! I can guess all your waist sizes if I meet you one time. You're like, that guy's a 34. That guy's a 42. It's my gift. Okay, we are right at 29.5. Perfect. Okay, so we've got the waist figured out. What's my superpower? I wish I had a better superpower. What's your waist size? I'm super curious. Well, I don't know. You've lost a lot of weight lately. Well, it depends. Like, are you the kind of guy who actually wears his pants on his waist? Or are you the kind of guy who wears his pants low, like under the belly? I'm not saying you have a belly, but you know what I'm talking about? Like, guys who start to put on a little bit of weight start wearing their pants really low underneath where their actual waist is because they want to still wear the same pants that they wore when they started gaining weight. So, it depends. I need that question answered first. Below the waist? Oh, see, I knew it. I'm gonna guess you wear a somewhere around a 36. You're not fat. Shut up. You are not. You are not. I almost forgot you were streaming on here more. Are you okay with it on here, Clinton? Like, what do you think about the experience here? Too big? Well, but then again, I think that might be your actual waist. That's the thing, actual waist. And are your pant sizes, so like a reputable company for pant size is like Levi's. Levi's is one of the ones that has the most accurate pant size. But like if you go anywhere like Old Navy or something, they're always off. It's not actually the right inches, so I don't know. Could be actual waist, I bet it is. I've given you a hug, I've given you many hugs. That's a 36-inch hug. It's fine with you here, Clinton. Okay, let me get I need to get a bra for her. I think, hold on, I'm guessing that the girl, because they don't make bras in 30s, I'm guessing this girl buys a 32. That's just my guess. You know what? It's better to make it smaller and then it can be cinched and then it can be made bigger in the back with like a lace up. Let's go smaller on this. She's teeny tiny. She's adorable. I'm just guessing. It's really hard to find something smaller than a 32 because I am a 32 rib cage, but I'm more like a 31, and you can't find them that small. You were 32 exactly. Perfect. And while it's easier to catch up on, it's still not actively chatting. Wait. Here, I need to get a bra for her. One sec. Here, let me put a little note on here. Be right back. Boop. Okay, don't go anywhere, guys. I swear, I'll be so mad. I'm trying to grow here on YouTube, and if you leave, I will be so mad. I can't even have tags like that here, Dustin. It's just like free for all, everybody, whatever. Okay, be right back, you guys. Maybe I'll bring a porter. All right, Porter did not want to come because the fam is eating and he sensed food and he was like, no. Porter was not about following me upstairs. Are you able to stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time? So I'm getting a lot of people being jerks about this. You cannot stream, not saying you are, Ryan. You cannot stream simultaneously. And a lot of Twitch streamers are in default of their agreement just because they post YouTube videos of their VODs before it's within 24 hours. So you're even supposed to wait 24 hours after you stream to post a VOD on YouTube. But most Twitch streamers who have active YouTubes don't. They post them like right away. So most people are in default. Now, since I'm not simultaneously streaming, this is exclusive content to YouTube, I'm technically okay. But everybody's partner contracts, I found a bathing suit, are different. So like I had one guy who was like, sounded like he was gonna snitch on me about it. And it's like, dude, it's not about that. This is exclusive content here. But yeah, so everyone's partner contracts are different. So I would recommend people to check out their partner contract and make sure that they're not, like I discussed this with my team. So I made sure to talk to my team manager and let them know what was going on and that my YouTube was getting so much visibility. I wanted to try to make the best of it. I would rather stream on Twitch more because I like the platform a little bit better, but this will help me get partner here. So I'm trying to get partner and then, you know, kind of move on. We'll see. I mostly want to get partner here so that I can start monetizing my YouTube videos. Oh, Molly looks so great. Yeah, see, people keep saying stuff they don't know, like that Twitch partners aren't allowed to, but everyone's YouTube contract is, or everyone's Twitch partner agreement is different. I'm RG365 on Twitch. Oh, hey, nice. I'm just less likely to find you live. I'm so sorry. Are we gonna have to get rough? It was someone on Twitter. Someone on Twitter made it sound to me in a private message that they were gonna like tell Twitch on me. And it was like, you don't know what my partnership agreement's like. When you become partners, you're able to negotiate that. And based on me talking to experts, because that's what I do. I talk to someone who knows more than me. I don't just assume things like other people do. Based on that, I think I'm okay. Make her waist a little bit tinier because the belt's gonna be big anyway. Molly's ready for hot girl summer. That's a bit of a weird DM. They didn't say I'm gonna tattle on you, but they said it like very, very odd. Can you simultaneously stream on YouTube and Twitch? No, that's what you absolutely can't do. You don't take random comments as fact? You're weird, right? Oh, what happened to your hand? It's a birthmark. Yeah, I get that a lot. I have a birthmark here. I eventually will like to make it look like watercolors, but I'm not there yet. You have to find somebody who's willing to tattoo over the birthmark, and a lot of people just aren't. I might have to put some socks in here. Good thing I have some dirty socks on the floor. Heather, if you're watching, I'm sorry. Don't worry. The dirty socks will not be on your cosplay. I use saran wrap first, so it's okay. Cries about commands. I know. I don't know. Do you guys know if there's a way? That's too big. Do you guys know if there's a way to do commands on YouTube? The sock might be too much. I don't know. I feel like the sock is too much boob. Yeah, it is. Okay, we're just gonna go. This is like enough on its own. This is about like a... This is about right, I think. Okay, let's wrap her up. So if you're gonna make a cosplay, this is for the people actually watching this who actually want to know, which is like one of you. But cries in general. Boy King, I'm so sorry. Also can have mods. Wait, you can? Okay, I don't know how. And I don't know who'd want to do it, but it's interesting. Oh wait, who paused me? Don't pause me. No, what did I do? I did something. Oh no, I did something. I did something I didn't want to do. Shoot. Is Manfred modeling for this? Oof, absolutely not. Oh no, I did something bad again. I don't know how to stream on YouTube. Ooh. Okay, I hit something that made the big screen go away. Okay. I don't know how to on here. It looks like I need to watch some tutorials. Okay, so I'm just gonna take regular saran wrap, and you guys have seen me do this before. And I am just so excited to make this cosplay even better. I liked it the first time I made it, but this is gonna be even better. It's rare for me to like love a cosplay, but I loved the first time I made this. All right, Molly. Here we go again, baby girl. And she needs like super wrapped up this time. Poor Molly's been through some stuff. She's like she has like, what would be like PTSD for mannequins? She has that. Let's see, wait, what? Oh, hi, Brennan, how are you? Not Shiva, the one you have been working on? Is been, oh, this one? Oh, yeah, Bane? Bane has been super casual in my background. I just work on Bane like here and there right now. It would be PTSD still the same? I don't know, like I feel like post-traumatic mannequin disorder or modeling disorder, that would be what Molly would have. Molly's like wrecked. Poor girl. You guys remember the stream where we named her? It was good times. Some of you were here for that. Okay, right like that. I like it when you do it right there. I don't know what made me think of that, but there we go. OTSD ongoing. Okay, yeah, Ryan, I think you're probably right. Jeez. Also, once I'm starting to get really good at pattern making, you guys. I think I might start considering selling my patterns. Part of me, it makes me nervous because anytime you sell your own stuff like that, people could make it really badly and be like, oh, I learned how from Alkali Lake, and then you're like, shh, stop it right now. Don't tell anyone. But then again, someone could just like knock it out of the park, and you want people to know that they got your pattern. So I don't know. So where did I get Molly? I got Molly from Joanne's. She's been with me a long time. I considered replacing her. I'm sorry, Molly. I'm sorry to tell you that. But then ultimately changed my mind. And that's why I haven't, ooh, help me, you guys. I have not named her yet. But she's prissy, okay? Like Molly's not prissy, Molly's a hard chick, all right? That one's prissy and will never get taped up or like wrapped up or any of the stuff, you know? She's a prissy chick, not into weird shit. So, Molly lets me do anything to her. She's, you know, Molly's down for it. What would you name a prissy chick? Like, what's a prissy chick's name? Karen? No, that's like no, Karen's overused right now. It can't be Karen. It's gotta be like, you know, it's gotta be like what's like a rich girl name? What about name her Barbie? That's pretty good. Ashley? No, I have good friends named Ashley that aren't rich girls. Don't know me like that? Ashley with an I? Does that make it different if it's an Ashley with an I? How so? Molly? I can't name her Molly. Molly's the hard chick. What about Veronica? Like, Veronica to me sounds like Betty and maybe this should have been Betty. And then that can be Veronica. But I can't change Molly's name now. Becky? Paris? YouTube chat is great. I feel like it's gotta be like richer than that. Like what's like Gloria, like Gloria Vanderbilt, you know, like something like But then the name Gloria reminds me of Modern Family, and then she's kind of a hard chick too, so I don't know. What about Sassy Girl? Priscilla? Your mind went to Veronica, but I wanted to be funny about it. Veronica's pretty great. I don't know, you guys. I don't want to say Veronica because I'm the one that thought about it, but it's pretty damn good. What do we think about Veronica? And we can call her Ronnie. And that kind of rhyme. Oh, Chastity. That's pretty good, Clinton. You really liked my idea? What was your idea again, Ryan? Quinn, like the character on Daria? See, I've never watched Daria. Hi, Doug. Doug, we're trying to think of a prissy girl name. What's a prissy chick named Doug? Doug's been around a while, you guys. So Doug, I have a feeling Doug's met like a few prissy chicks in his life. Doug's probably dated a few. Annabelle? That's pretty good. Okay. Okay. Cruella? No. Can't be Cruella. I go through so much masking tape. Okay, so boobs start here-ish. So we're gonna start taping up. If there's anyone in chat who's actually here to learn, you start taping up on the boobs. And that kind of signifies where the pattern changes. This is gonna have deep cleave, so what, Erica? That's pretty good. Mallory. Cordelia. That sounds like Cordelia sounds like too exotic, like she's from Barcelona or something. And I feel like this chick's like not. Lillian? Ooh. Just throwing names? Interesting. It is interesting. I think it's funny that there's probably mostly men in this chat. And you're probably drawing on prior experiences. Like how many of you, be honest, how many of you thought of a name of a prissy chick because that's a prissy chick you knew? I'm only here to learn about boobs. Okay, well, this is how you tape them up. In case you ever need to tape up some good boob. I don't know why I say things like that. I'm sorry, Mom. You know, my mom sometimes watches me. And if she's watching me right now, I'm sorry. You raised me. It's actually more your fault than it is mine. Amelia? That's pretty good. Okay, so far I'm liking Veronica, Amelia, and what was the other one? Somebody, Annabelle was good. Actually, Dustin, you're coming up with all these prissy chick names. Troy, we're trying to come up with a prissy chick name to name my other mannequin. Cause look how she's like perfect. I'm never gonna tape her up or mark her up or spray paint on her. Like she's just always gonna be pretty. So we need a prissy chick name for her. Also, I need to move my light. My light's in the wrong spot now. You said Chastity? See, Chastity sounds too much to me like a chastity belt. It just sounds, Chastity sounds, I don't know. I don't know how to explain how chastity sounds, but I don't think chastity. Okay, sorry guys. Gray shirt. Go on. I have to move my light because it's in the wrong spot from hers. Ow. That's not better. The sun went down, so I have to. Oh, there's a fake sun. We need fake sun. Gwyneth. Oh yeah. Marilyn. Oh man, Marilyn is so good. Julianne. Okay. We're now in like the sweet spot. You know what? It needs like 3 syllables. Why'd you hit poor Molly? She can take it. See, Marilyn, Veronica, that's 4. Yeah, I think it needs to be a long name. Gwyneth, right? Thanks for watching. Betty Joe is not classy. Oh my god. Okay, that's the last time that. Okay, mark my words, YouTube and YouTube chat. That is 100% the last time in the history of ever that I ask dog for help. Betty Joe Frick. Also, look at Molly. She's looking pretty great, say? Yeah, look at Molly go. That rod did the trick. Hey, that was my aunt's name. Well, I'm sorry to tell you about your aunt, Doug. I hate to tell you, but she was not prissy. You thought I was gonna say something else, didn't you? See? No, I have better manners than that. Vivian? Yes, that's good too. Oh, hey Nadia, how are you? Thanks for leaving the chat up for me. But you love me anyway. It's true, but your aunt doesn't. Hate to tell you. Wait till you see this on the model that this is gonna be for, you guys. She's got like such a lovely self. She's one of those lovely humans. Gonna look wonderful on her. Lovely human. I can't wait till we can start marking this up. Okay. And then this goes up and around the neck. Like this, like a halter top. You know what? I'm really glad. In a way, it might be like, I mean, the fact that I'm sad that I lost out on a cosplay. Let's just be clear about that. That I got lost. I'm still really pissed about it. But what I'm not sad about is that this wonderful human now gets to have a custom piece. You know? It should fit her perfectly. Ah, friends, hey. So what are you going to do next? I mean, I have to get past this part. You mean what, cosplay? Because this is going to take up my time for the next, like, week or so. This is going to be all my YouTube content for, like, a week. But look at this. You can see it starting to take shape, right? This is why we make this type of pattern. You can start to see it. And you need a poll for the name. I liked Marilyn quite a bit. Marilyn might win Wood Dragon. And then what was the other one? Gwyneth. That was so good too. Gwyneth and Marilyn might beat out Veronica. Do I win best name option award? You did come up with the best options. I don't know how to make polls here, Dustin. I have no idea. Okay. Oh, she looking good, friends. Okay. Almost there. And then we can start drawing on her and then cut it out. And then I gotta tape up myself. The good news is, I am similarly built to who this is for. So I can kind of just put some stuff on me. Keep in mind, I made this cosplay already and she was gonna buy it from me as is. The only thing that would have been a little large for her perhaps would have potentially been like the bust size, which was something that you could, you know, for cosplay it doesn't matter. You can just, I mean, I change my cup size all the time for cosplay. Sometimes I'll try to minimize it and sometimes I'll like where like Kamui Cosplay's video, if you guys have ever seen that. I'll sometimes wear like 3 bras and like a pair of socks. Oh my god, do you guys want to hear the most embarrassing story ever? About socks and bras? Wait, Cody, don't go yet. You have to hear this. It's crazy. It's not. At least we get to watch you make a Teela cosplay. Yeah, I think you'll like it. Wait, who said Gwyneth Marilyn? Gwyneth Marilyn? I think we could hyphenate, but I don't know that Gwyneth Marilyn works. Maybe like Gwyneth Marcelin. That could work. Genevieve. Ooh, Genevieve. Oh my gosh. Wait, what if it's Guinevere? Like Lancelot and Guinevere. I kind of like Guinevere. Ooh, do we like Guinevere? Okay, I'll stay. Okay. Okay, you gotta hear the sock story, Void King, before you go. Gwendolyn? Gwendolyn. Okay, yeah. Okay, it might be Gwendolyn. I don't know. Okay, anyway, here's the story. So I made Red Sonja. Do you guys need a visual for this? I feel like you need a visual. Here. Here we go. All right. I made this and I wore that. Now the problem is, wait, that's not the first time I made it. Where's the first time I made it? Where's the picture? Is that it? Not it. But that is me, but someone put me on a different background, which is really cool. I love when people do that. Like, it doesn't look much more epic that it's on that background. Maybe I should show you this one. I'll find the photo I was going for. Whatever, I made that. The first time I made it, I attached the scale armor to like a bra because I wanted it to look like the model, which is here. And she has like ginormous giganto boobies and I don't have that. Wait, that copy looking for that was in a comic book? Yeah, no, I was on the cover of that comic. Okay, anyway, so I wanted it to look like the model. Like boobies like that. So in the photo of me next to her, I'm not wearing it on the bra thing I made. It's just is. I decided not to go for the fake look. I just went all just myself, okay? So, which I liked better. I liked it just on myself without faking things. But the first time I wore this at a show, I tried to fake it. So I put the chainmail over a bra and then I stuffed the bra full of socks. This is so embarrassing. I can't believe I'm telling you guys this. Okay, it's so embarrassing. Okay, so I stuffed it so that I would look more like the Sideshow Collectibles figure. And then the problem with stuffing the bra was that if I leaned over to write on, thankfully this happened at the beginning of the day, like first day, so somebody told me right away. Thankfully. And I hadn't been nobody was buying prints that day, so I think I'd signed like maybe one. So I know that it didn't get all out there into the world. I'm pretty confident. So because I put so much socks in there, when I leaned over, it made it so you could see straight into the bra because there was too much of a gap from where I put all the socks in there to my own skin. So if I leaned over to sign a print, you can see straight in and you can see all the socks and maybe a little bit more. Yikes. So anyway, this very nice man came up. Very, very, very nice man. I would almost feel better if he was like older, you know, and said it in more of a paternal way, like a here, like trying to take care of me way, but he was really young, right? Which made it worse. I don't know why. Like if an attractive human comes up to you and tells you something you're embarrassing, that I was mortified because I was like, also he looked a lot like Manfred, which I'm attracted to Manfred, of course. So it's like he had an attractive look to him. And so he's like, I don't know if you know this, And he's like, but when you lean over, I can see straight down into your bra. I can see everything, basically, he told me. And all the socks. Like, he told me he could see that. And I was so embarrassed. It was like one of the most embarrassing convention moments of my entire life. And after that moment, I never wore it again. Not the cosplay. I wore the cosplay again, but I never wore it like that again. And I just decided, you know what, Alkali? Said to myself, you don't need to put on a big fake bra with big old fake socks in it. You're fine just the way you are. And so from that day on, I never wore it like that again. And I just let myself be myself. So maybe the moral of the story here is that you should be happy with who you are. Oh. It was good of him to say something. Yeah, it was really good. Oh, you want to hope to... I think I have a couple copies left, Cody. They were like $3 through Dynamite Comics when it first came out, but then they sold out. Dynamite sold out. They couldn't even get me the copies that I was supposed to get. So I sold them for $25 after they sold out. So if you are interested, I could check my back stock for you and see if I have any left. If not, some people told me that they were able to find them on eBay. Right, Doug? Yeah. Okay, we are almost there. So the cosplay does not go down this far in the back. But I want to tape this up anyway, so I have a mold of how her body shape is. The good news is that the belt that goes around her can be any size, and she can just take it in if she needs to. So I can make the belts as big as I want. Oh, like a print, Cody? Yeah, sure. I do have a store up, but I think I'm sold out on the comic book. I just need to make sure I have enough to keep one for myself and enough to... I think I already gave my mom one. See, Red Sonja was an important character for, like, my mom. It was, like, the first character I did that I think my mom super loved. My mom loves my Red Sonja of all... I'm surprised that my mom loves my Red Sonja. Because it's by far the most, like, revealing cosplay I've ever done. And she loves it. She loves it so much. And then my mom loves my, Jean Grey. My, my Dark Phoenix. Has Porter been trying to eat the tape again? No. I put it way out of his reach. But what do you have left? I have all the prints left. I have a ton of Red Sonja prints. But I just don't know if I have the comic book left, is what I'm saying. Okay, we need to get a back version of this. Hold up. I need to see what the back looks like. Oh, neat. Okay, so the back is like a racer back. You can't see it in these photos. It's blocked by the fur. But it's basically a racer back, I think. How do I zoom in on this? Okay. Let me pull that up. I want to get it perfect. I mean, looks like the fur covers it. Teela back. I need to like super zoom in on this. You can't see it, but I know it's racerback, so that's important. On second thought, I'll stay a bit longer. Teela bum's on the screen. Got some thread on the floor? Yeah, I saw it when it fell. Thank you. Yeah, the red thread, it fell. I'll pick it up right now because it's got a needle. It's got a needle on it. Thank you. Okay, so that's definitely a racerback, which you guys can't see. I'll try to make it bigger. So a racerback means it goes up like a sports bra. But that means I'm gonna have, in order for her to put this on, so the question with cosplay is, sometimes it's like, how do you make it so the cosplayer can actually wear it? Because the way this is drawn is like all one piece. But you can't put it on if it's all one piece. So I'm gonna have to have it lace. In 2 spots. I'm gonna have to have it lace on the neck. There's no way she can put that on. Oh, damn it. Okay, I need to think. Let's get going on the racerback. I'll think while I do the racerback. So yeah, basically it ends up looking like a sports bra back here. But this needs to come like that. Almost there. And then I need enough room. It almost needs to be wider than I think. So that she can lace it up. Oh, it's gonna look so badass, you guys! It's gonna look so badass. The patterning takes a while, but it's worth it. Zipper maybe? I mean, you'd have to like, can you imagine? I had to do that. I also need her to be able to get in and out of it herself. Not that she'll have to, she might have help, but what if she doesn't? Did that link work for people? Oh, did you put a link in here? I didn't see one. Okay, and then the last step, you guys, if you ever make one of these for yourself, is to take one more straight piece of tape and go right underneath the bust so that you know where the underbust is, which is important because that's where a lot of lines happen in art. Okay, so now I'm gonna move this way for you guys to see. Look how great she looks, right? Also, I need to find out if the customer wants it that deep. Hold on. Let me look at another picture here. Let's pull up this. Like, that's deep cut, right? Do I have this? I'm just gonna cover me. Cut right. You know, I'll put more tape there, and if we don't use it, we don't use it. At least the tape will be there. Hide the zipper pull in the collar. I think laces are just beautiful. So I think I'm just gonna do laces. I'm okay with that. I like things being corseted, so. And I think knowing this girl, I think she would too. Plus it just looks badass. Plus the thing about He-Man is it's drawn He-Man's drawn a little bit medieval, you know? He-Man's drawn like the armor's drawn in a gladiator medieval way. So they wouldn't have zippers. Okay, now I have to draw. YouTube may have blocked it. Oh, okay, I don't know. I didn't see anything come through. Okay, so let's move this way. You guys can see me draw. And then I need a close-up of the art. Zoom in. So for my screen, I can see this super zoom. Oh my god. Can we just talk about how gorgeous this is? First of all, have you guys ever seen Teela done this beautifully? Holy crap. I think this is one of the most beautiful versions of Teela I've ever seen. It's so gorgeous. So when I sent her this, I was like, I hope you like this version because this is the version I would love to make you. And she was all about it, which makes me super happy. Where's she from? He-Man and She-Ra. Her jewelry's elegant. Yeah, this is the, shoot, what's it called? Big Bad Toy Store, I think. Yeah, Big Bad Toy Store. If you guys want the link, I can give you. Wait, I saved this one. You'll just have to search it. Teela Big Bad Toy Store. Her jewelry's elegant. Yeah, and like the one I made I really liked. But this one's just so much better. Okay. Step 1. I think it's gonna be easier to make this line first. We're only gonna use one side, but I make it on both sides anyway, just in case one side comes out better. Plus, the visual person in me needs to see it on both sides. I don't have enough tape on this side. Beautiful. All right, and I'll draw this like super sharp when the time comes. You saw a figure of her at GameStop? Really? GameStop? Like, this seems like such an old school thing to have at GameStop right now. Really? Their packaging is no joke. Oh, that's good to hear. Well, this figurine is $500, which is like what they run, unfortunately. And it is 18.5 inches. Which is bigger than most. You guys, aren't most statuettes 1 to 6? Yeah. It's a 1 to, most are a 1 to 6, right? I don't know. You guys will have to tell me. So this is what we would call full coverage. Like on a bra top. Meaning, like you guys know, you guys have probably seen bathing suits and stuff. Like a micro bikini would be like this big, okay? And then a demi or a normal one would be like this big. And then full coverage means it comes all the way to like side boob. So this is a full coverage top. So I need to draw this as such. Must be a Sideshow collectible statue? 1 to 1? No, 1 to 1 means like full size. Like the Sideshow collectible. Hold on. What's the average sideshow? Here, I'll type in Red Sonja. I want to say that was 1 to 6. Oh my god, I love this. Ugh, I love the Red Sonja. Oh wow, the Red Sonja is 20.5. And they don't show her ratio on here. What the heck? Why don't they show her ratio? It's a 20.5 inch statue. Holy crap. And it's 550. So the Big Bad Toy Store is 18.5 inches and it's $4.99. I guess that makes sense. Why do awesome statues cost so much money? Did you guys see the Lich King one? That Blizzard recently came out with? Holy mother, it's like $1,600 or something. The Lich King one is no joke. No joke, you guys. And this does a beautiful sweeping motion. Meaning it curves gorgeous, like inward. So I need to make sure we keep this like gorgeous curve that the original did. Right now I'm just kind of rough drawing it out, and then I'll come in real strong. Oh, you have Carol Danvers? Oh, nice. Okay, so this curve will come right about here. And we're gonna get a beautiful ram's horn. That's gonna come under the bust. I've made this before, I can't believe, and it's like, it was hard then. The ram's horn was the hardest part of the whole thing. It's the part that I'm most sad about having to remake. I struggled so much with this. Yeah, my least favorite part about making this was part right. Okay. Like I said, I'll zoom in on that here a little bit, and I'll trace it darker so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And that's gonna have to come further here. Oh shoot, there's not enough gap here and here. How do I fix that? Okay, I can fix it. Do I want to fix it? I kind of like it like that. Well, my brain needs to think, you guys. You know what? I think it comes further out. That's what it is. And then it comes closer in that way. Okay. And then that'll give me the gap that I need. Alright, and then this start here, just like, okay, so I like this line. So now that I like this line, I'm gonna make this line permanent. We'll draw. Anytime I like a line, I instantly I set it. So we'll set that one. Now you guys can see it. And then I love this line. This line seems about right. The collar will go on after. So I'll make this first. Oh yeah, those lines are really pretty. And the color goes on last. And we'll bend around this whole thing. Warning, squirrel brain at work. Will yours have that hard-edged color look? Yes. Yeah. It will. But I can't, since that comes up, I have to do the two-dimensional parts first. And I can't draw that, but it gets added to basically this line also means that's where color goes, right? So it's like I'm gonna put like a little arrow there so we know that like distance comes up. Yeah, so it'll be added last. All right, now let's solidify. I think this will look so super feminine and gorgeous if I make this kind of skinny. Yeah. So ignore the previous hard line I did. I'll make this really, really pretty hard line here. There we go. Kind of getting it. Okay. And then now, here, let me... Hey, Shell Pop, how are you? Lurk, thank you, Dustin. Okay. I gotta make this real big for a second. So about equal to this line is where this starts to make a V. Let me make a V. There we go. Okay, and I know you guys can't see this right now, but I promise I'll let you see it soon. I just need that to be really big so I can look at it. It's no joke, you guys, this type of thing. Trying to get it right. And then I'll fold it in half later for symmetry. I'll show you guys in just a second. Bear with me. And then... I know you can't see me, guys. Hang in there. Okay. All right, getting it. So I'm just gonna kind of divide this in half here. Like that. For now. Oh, it's so hard. Okay, I think this is decent for the boobage. Let's figure out, how does this side piece go? It's like it comes up pretty high. But I have to make sure she can wear a bra with this. She probably wants to wear a bra with it. Most girls do. Oh wait, she doesn't have to wear a bra with this. Ooh, the bra will be covered. I can make it as skinny as I want. Are you going to paint it? Well, yeah, this isn't the armor. This is just tape. This is just the pattern. I'll make this whole thing out of foam. Like, I'll make it out of stuff like this. Like, here's a pattern piece for something I'm working on right now. It gets made out of this flexible foam. And then, here. Here's a piece I've made in the past. So it gets made out of, like, you know, a material that's sturdy. But yeah, this is not. This is just tape. I can always tell my new people in here. I'm like, oh, you haven't seen this before. Yeah, no, we're just making a pattern. And then I have to transfer this pattern to paper, which I'll do all this on stream today. This is gonna be kind of a long stream because yeah, I'm really working hard on getting the YouTube partner thing going. I'm really nervous though about my Etsy account getting deleted. I don't know what the heck happened there. I'm trying to think about that more while I've been sitting here. I'm like, why Etsy account deleted? So annoying. Straight eye shoulder armor from WoW. It sure is. Okay, let's finish this up. Okay, so first of all, let's make a trim line. This is where armor goes. I mean, wait, how close is that to that? Shoot, I need another image. Okay, this gets really skinny and it's really far away from that. That's so weird. It wouldn't be. Okay, basically something on here has to be kind of off right now. I need to figure out what it is. So I can hard draw this edge. It's gonna stay. It'll get changed later to make it like more perfect, but you're just kind of like drawing basic lines. The thing that makes this unique is that the curve of the boobages goes farther down than this straight line. Your Etsy got deleted? Oh yeah, you weren't here for that. I went to log into my Etsy because Kralis was being super nice and trying to put the link in chat, and I was like, oh, here. I was gonna pin the link. And I went to go log into my Etsy page to get a link, and it said that my account's been deleted. And I tried to troubleshoot it really quickly on stream, but it's gonna be more in depth than that. It seems like I need to send an email, and I don't know why it would have got deleted. It makes no sense. Yeah, I don't know. And I don't even have time to get mad about it because I found out like on stream. Okay. It gets hard to look at patterns sometimes because like you can see like old lines versus new lines, but those of you who can tell where like the strong lines are, you know what I'm going for. You can kind of tell. There's a little issue in these distances, but I'll fix it, you guys. Yeah, it's not, you have to put inspired by, I think, art. So yeah, I have to, but the thing is they should give you an email saying what happened. Or say, oh, your account was deleted because, but I have nothing. Nothing in my spam, nothing in my trash, nothing. So there's no like, normally you would get like a copyright infringement notice. And I don't have any message. I have no idea. But I know it's irritating. And I just got that up and I'm paying for advertising right now. Like I had like a $5 a day budget to, you know, get some early views on the channel. Because the channel kind of gets, you know, made or broken by whether or not people visit it quickly. So I got something like you know, 1,800 visitors to it in 3 days. Just who, you know, favorited it or liked the page. Because you kind of have to do that. And anyway, so I'm just, I don't know. But people have straight up Spider-Man stuff on there, so I have no idea. That like say it's Spider-Man stuff. Okay, so one of these little dips goes right above the edge of the horn. And then one goes right below it. But yeah, I don't have time to email them right now, Troy, because I found out right when I started streaming, so I'm just kind of a little bit bummed. How many of these are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a little one. They have another big one and then another one. Right, like that. And then let's go up and down. Okay, the next one. Goes up and down like an M. Odd. But it does, so whatever. We have an M there. But probably that's too far over, but that's okay. Is it another M? It's a slight M, a little higher up. Like that. But I need to make it a little bit better, but you guys fix it. This is just a rough draft. You fix it when you start cutting it out. And then there's the collar will come up here, so then there's like another one right there. Oh, Mike, I was talking about it. Yeah. I don't know. Do you think there would be demand for a Teela pattern? It's such a lot of people in chat didn't even know who it was when I was drawing it, so I'm not sure. I've made Teela twice. Are you new here, by the way? You can find the Teela I made on my Instagram, which is, I should probably link my Instagram here. And I'll probably link you guys to the actual Teela because it's like relevant to this stream. Let me go down to a Teela post and I'll link that in the chat. Oh, here we go. If you guys haven't seen the original Teela I did, here it is. And then let me pin this. There we go. So I've made this once, but then there's a whole long story with it that I won't go into now, but you can catch the beginning of the stream if you missed it, about how it got lost in the mail, and so I'm remaking it for a client. Yes, you're new? Well, welcome here, Mike. So nice to have you. I need a bit more curve here, you guys. This is not quite right. But again, it's like we fix it in post, right? I'll fix it when I get it on paper. Yeah, I see no issues with selling the pattern. The problem is digitizing the pattern. I need to hire somebody to digitize my pattern. Once I cut this out and I transfer it to paper, and then if you want it digitized, then you have to scan in your paper patterns. And then you need to trace over your paper patterns so that all the lines are like actually good. So I need someone who can do vectors, because I'm not good at that stuff. My pen is not having it. Okay, before we get to this really complicated part, in the middle, like the half moon kind of medallions that come off the top, which by the way, those will be an add-on. So the first time I made this, if you guys check out the Instagram post, I had Velcro on the back of the bralette so that the hangy downy piece could like hook underneath it and become detachable. So, and then I had the next piece connect with Velcro to the belt. So I'll probably do something with snaps this time because Velcro like deteriorates over time. And I want her to have this for a really long time. So yeah, I'll probably do snaps this time. All right. I need to make sure that this curve on the bottom goes below here. Nice. I think it does. Let's get that side view up here for you guys. Hold on. Okay. Here's another image for you. We're gonna move on to the side now. So let's that. And let's get rid of that. Let's move on to the side image. And it looks like it might have an attachment piece there. It looks like it attaches there, but I don't want it to attach there. I want it to lace. Ah, thanks, Troy. Hangy downy piece? Yeah. Complete technical terms here only. There's some sort of like engraving here on the let's just match it to the arm cuff. Cause there's no way. Oh, you know what? Oh, okay. I see now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. Oh, I messed up. Okay, I got it. Okay, I got it. Hold on. I thought there was too much negative space here, and there is. Okay, so what needs to happen is this comes here and then comes down. Okay, so this is an X. I just put X's on things if they're wrong. I didn't see this. So here, it's too much negative space, meaning there's nothing happening, and I thought that seemed wrong. So actually, there's this piece here that comes... It arcs down. There we go. And it's like 2 grades lower in height than the ram's horn, so it'll be like hard to notice like on the pattern, but it's pretty low. And then there's one that comes down here. Okay. Yeah, there we go. I didn't see it originally, but it goes like that. So like in patterning, there's different elevations, meaning some things are like higher up than others in the pattern. And so this is really low compared to this is really far forward 3D wise. So if we're talking about dips in elevation, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dips in 9 dips in elevation. So 9 dips in height. So sometimes when I'm patterning, I'll write like 1, this would be 2, this is the 3rd lowest. So 1 being the lowest and coming up. So 1, 2, 3, this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then that would make this like 10. So the ram's horn is 10 levels higher than, or 8 levels higher than this tiny piece. I know it's hard to explain, but that's what it is. Okay? And then here I'm gonna kind of make my own design since it's unclear. And then perhaps we'll do a little swirly thing here. This is like all up to interpretation. I can do what I want. And I think I want to make a swirly thing to match the arm. Do whatever I want. That's pretty though. You need to be a cartographer to figure out the elevations. I'm the only person I've ever heard talk about cosplay in elevations, so it's probably wrong. All right, let's do the back now. Which some of you like her bum, whatever. Okay. It is back time. All right, I'll move her a little closer. There we go. And we have to imagine out this back. And also the collar comes on last. So the collar is gonna come up. Oh, I'm out of tape here. Uh-oh. I did not have tape high enough, but now I do. Okay. Back is gonna come up pretty high, it looks like. Okay, pretty. Very pretty. I feel pretty. Oh, so pretty. And the collar, I believe, is separate from the racer back. There we go. Gonna call it a night. Good night, Cody. Sorry I missed that comment. I missed you, man. Alright, there's the back. Wow, that's not level at all. Okay. Ignore what I just did. That's why I only need one side of this, okay? We only need one side. Alright. Okay, this is... I put an X here, it's not that one. Okay. Now I need like a ruler. Now I don't have a level, so I mean I do, but it probably would a level help? Nah, it's fine. That looks pretty good. It's really high up her back, right? Like that's higher than a sports bra would be. All right, so we've got that. Went through your Instagram and it's full of beautiful work. But the Wonderfit, so what's funny about Wonderfit? I sold that, by the way, and someone in chat bought it. And I don't know if she's active in chat right now, but yeah, she bought that. It was one of the first cosplays I ever made, so the quality was actually pretty good for me not knowing a damn thing. All right, racerback. Like I said, if it's not even, we don't freak out. And then the problem solving will come later. Like how to attach the collar to this piece. I know how to attach it to the front, but I have no freaking clue how to attach it to the back. I'll be honest. I need to solve that. But it's not something I have to solve right now. Now this is where the back is completely covered by this gorgeous like, what do you call that? Furry stuff? Fur? Yeah, I guess it's fur. But it's like a capelet too. It's almost like this has to be detachable. So I need to have the little capelet attached via, probably Velcro on that. I don't think I'll have it attached via, snaps. Maybe buttons? Yeah, maybe buttons and some loops and buttons. Gopher, what was your first cosplay? It was a really bad version of Poison Ivy. Not that it was bad, it's just bad compared to what I can do now, I guess. It was an Amazon thing that I bought. And it wasn't bad, you guys. It was just, I bought the costume on Amazon and then I modded it. But a lot of people's first cosplays are mods, so I can't, you know, everybody should start modding before you start going nuts on stuff like this. So yeah, I bought it, it wasn't right for what I wanted, and I modded it. And yeah, and it took off for me, which is great. I still have it. I thought about giving it to Joni Brosis because it never properly fit me. Actually, now that I'm drawing this out, you guys, now I can see, now I think I can see how the collar is gonna attach back here. I think I know. I think it's gonna cut right here just like this does. And so what you see here is negative space. So, and then we have little grommets all up and down the back. Tiny ones. I'm gonna do tiny little baby grommets. I think. No, these are too tiny. I just realized you'd have to lace all this and it would be a freaking nightmare. Okay, so I'll use like 1/4 of the amount of grommets I just drew. Yeah, we need like 1/4 of these. I'm just gonna draw them just for the sake so you guys can understand what I'm making, but just know that I'm not gonna put this many on here. She would go crazy. You'd have to lace this every single time. She would go absolutely nuts. And she'd hate me and be like, I'm not having her design me anything ever again. Okay, so now that that's done, now I make the laces so you guys can tell how this works. So it'll lace up beautifully. What's nice is I've already made something like this before too. When I made my Garrosh cosplay from World of Warcraft. Look how many laces this would have to have. That's insanity. She would hate me. It was not that bad. It was just drawn that way. Oh, that's beautiful. You should have your mom pull this up on her computer. I miss your mom. I'm friends with Shell Pop's mom in chat. And so she can watch too, Shell Pop. Call her and be like, hey, Alkali Lake streaming. You gotta go watch her. Whew. I'm pooped. That took a hot minute out of me making all those laces. That's why we can't put that many laces on it. What is the dream cosplay you have not done yet? I keep changing that. Right now, this is kind of a dream of mine. I'm super stoked to get to do it. I used to say I would want to do like a female version of Batman, but not Batgirl. Absolutely not Batgirl. But like an actual Batman. You know how Batgirl's costume is stupid? But like Batman's costume is badass and full of tons of armor. And like, I imagine it would be like a... What's that stuff that like bulletproof vests are made out of? Kevlar? Like, I think about material like that. And I think like if you could have like a girl version of that. Will you be using for the fur? I'm gonna order a beautiful fur. So I'll order that. You guys haven't seen her shoes yet either, but they're gorgeous. We're making the shoes too. Kevlar? Yeah, like I always say I would want to do something like that. We're starting to get there, friends. Is it starting to look like it? I feel like it's starting to look like it. I think we're getting there. Okay, next, I need to solidify what we're doing here. And then this stupid looking thing needs to get prettier. Let's switch to that photo. It's looking good. Yeah, we're really getting there. Wait till you see the girl who's gonna wear it. She's amazing. Okay, so this is gonna do something, you guys. Like, and usually when they make these stupid things, they put little grommets in there like that. So it's a pet peeve of mine. I hate S's in cosplay. They do it on World of Warcraft and it's lazy. Lazy drawing. But He-Man was some of the laziest drawing of all time. But look at her armband. It's just a sideways S and they put 2 grommets on it. Every single time. World of Warcraft, Sylvanas, all of it. They all do the same lazy drawing. Irritating. Yeah, and then maybe I actually put little grommets here too. I don't think she'll complain if I fancy it up a little bit. I feel like it needs a couple little grommet spots. Yeah, I don't think she'll be sad if I make it more badass, right? Sylvanas, Alexstrasza, and Ysera all used to wear the same outfit. Yeah, the lazy drawing where they just copied it and changed the colors. Okay, so that stops there. And then maybe what I do is something like, we'll do like a half moon thing here to match her. Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna do like a little half moon thing here to match the front armor. I think that'd be nice. Let's make like a half moon. And that'll, since I can't see the back, and we don't want to overdo the back, I'll do something like that. But I want it to be beautiful too. Like, what if she gets hot and doesn't want to wear the... I think about practical things with cosplay. You know, what if she gets hot and she doesn't want to wear the fur thing anymore? What if she wants to take it off? Then the back will still be beautiful. This can have like a little, I don't know, there. But something, I'll figure it out. More fancy face. Hey, Ruru, how are you? So nice to see you here. You know, even if I just put rivets along all the back, maybe that could just be gorgeous. Like simple and clean, beautiful little metal looking rivets. could just be super gorgeous. Yes. Okay, I've already decided. You guys can tell I love it when I'm like, yes, that's it. And then I super draw it in. I'm like, we're getting rivet. This whole cosplay is very elegant. And I think I'm gonna sturdy it up a bit. You know, I think I'm gonna make it sturdier. Those rivets are gonna be gorgeous. That's what it needs. I have decided. I have spoken. Rivets it is. Yeah, I love it. And I could almost just leave it as rivets too. Almost. This is not right. I don't know why yet, but it's almost like it needs to go curve. Okay. I need, you know, oh, that's what it is. I got it. I got it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Remember, I gotta make up the back all on my own. Oh my god, I love it now. Okay, 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 I got it. It took me a minute. I just had to draw quite a bit to have the image come to me. Okay, yes. Oh my god, so much better. And then when you have an awkward loop like that, you have to put something in the middle. And we don't want to waste time on a gem, not back here. Look all this time I'm spending on this spot, even though it's not going to get seen. That's better, right? Use all the gold leaf. This whole top is just all gold. Oh, nice. Thanks, Troy. Yeah, okay, I think it's something kind of like this for that back, you guys. But of course more elegant once I get it going. And when it's color on color, it doesn't stand out like this. So, yeah. Take that, world. Okay. Now we gotta go to the front again. Precious, my precious. Yes. Yes. Anyway. By the way, it's taken 2 hours just to get this far. People are like, why does cosplay cost so much? Oh, I'm giving her a bit of a deal too because I'm using this for content. If I wasn't using it for content, stuff like this would cost so much more. But it can be both, which is beautiful. Okay, that does a weird thing. And then we have to get the elevation right here. Like, what's the bottom? What's the top? What crosses what? Okay, so this piece definitely crosses this piece. There's a hard line here. And then this piece comes under it. So this is elevation number 2. Remember earlier when I was like, this is a 1. I mean, this is the lowest spot. This is a 2. It's important to note that this is a 1. This is a 2. This is 1 step higher. So this is a 3. And this is a 2. And this is a 2. It's like a paint by numbers. It's like a paint by numbers, you guys. But with like how high things are up. So the center... Here. So this space here is the same height as this space here as far as foam goes. And these 2s here are the same height as this 2 here. And then this is a 3. And this is also a 3. And then this is a 1, a 2, a 2, a 1. So you can kind of label how deep things are so you can't forget, like, what lays on top of what. Looks like you're drawing the Rock's boob tattoo. That's exactly what I'm doing. This stream is sponsored by The Rock. Oh boy. Still mad about my Etsy, you guys. I'm kind of on fire about that. Okay, so kind of starting to look like her front now. Kinda. Let's make Teela a little bit bigger here. Starting to wonder. Okay, hold on. This is crooked. Okay, I got it now. This is way crooked. That's why you fix it on paper. Like, you get most of the lines done on here. Hey, Pat. Oh my gosh, you did come. Pat, it's so nice to see you. How are you? You had a similar way to mark elevation maps in geography class? Well, I don't have that experience. This is just what my brain makes up. But hey, if there's people actually do that, then it means I'm sort of doing something right. Sweet. And the sea starts to break away near the bottom of this. And we get a half moon. Pat, how are you doing? How have you been? I miss you. Are you going to Salt Lake Comic-Con this year? Okay, kind of got a sea going. It's not quite right, but we're right? It's goofy looking. Like my backwards sea looks like it has a problem. It's so ugly. Oh, I'll fix it. It's got to break away here. That's fine. Yeah, that was the problem. I had an ugly C, and then it's got a hyper elevation up the center. That. Okay. And then then we start with this stuff. And that's pretty, where's the belly button? I'm gonna guess here. Okay. Thankfully, this one's not as derpy as the other design. The other Teela designs, the 80s ones, the one I made before, is a bit derpy, you guys. Alright. Kinda, you guys? Because it was 80s. So derpy. Honestly, this part that I'm roughing out on here, I probably won't even make until I, like, put it on my own body to know if it's right. But I'll draw it out anyway. For the sake of this stream. But this will probably get free-handed later. Okay. I wonder if someone would buy these patterns, you guys. I just don't know. I have thought about it. Okay, that's the second one. And then there's a third one. Hold on, I gotta raise this. So it goes big one, second one, third one. Third one being smaller. Okay, there's the third one. And then we get this weird looking, wait, 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait a minute. This is a higher elevation. Okay, and this is wider. So we get this wider thing that curves in. We get a little curvy thing. Like that. Ooh, let's accentuate that curve too. Okay, and then that comes down at a point. And then that goes into the big floofy thing, which I don't even have space to draw on here. But I'll do later. What's nice is this is about right, because it should cover her crotch. Like the weird flower dangly thing she has is basically like Lady Bits armor. That's the only way I can describe this, you guys. It's like her Lady Bits armor. This weird little vagina flower that she has. You would purchase a copy of the pattern? Oh my god, that'd be amazing. I think I would sell the pattern in parts. So there'd be multiples. It'd be like the bust would be one piece. A lot of people do it that way. The bracers is another pattern. And then on and on. The shoes, oh my god, the shoes on this are gorgeous, you guys. Because not everybody wants to do like the shoe armor, so I'd have to sell it in pieces. Okay. This is all I can draw right now before running out of room, friends. But this is gonna be, like I said, I basically drew this out for no reason because I'm gonna make that separate. I probably have to ask her what her measurements are from like her sternum to her navel. Lady Bits armor, but no bum armor. Who was her armor consultant? There's kind of butt armor. But it's, here, I'll show you. But it's very minimal. Here we go. There's her bum. It's like, see, there's some butt armor. It covers about 4% of her butt, but you know, it's an important 4%. So far, I'm happy with how, when I do a side-by-side, see if we can make these the same size. I'm pretty happy with the side-by-side. This is a bit wider, like this is a bit wider right now, but that's because it's not being covered by the collar. So that will change. You're off for the night. Thank you, Shell Pop. Thanks for hanging out. And also the back isn't like her back is, so I'm changing that slightly. It gets all covered. And then the belt will be done separate, but just for the sake of visuals, you guys. Just for the sake of visuals, I'll draw on part of the belt as well. Can you guys tell how mad I am that I have to make this so many times? Perfect size circle. 4%. I think we need to send Allie back to school for math. What is it less? Would you say it is more or less than what I said? I need to know. Holy crap, I freehand drew this circle and it's the same size as that one. Like, anyway. I am amazing! It's so good. Okay, and we need another link here. Just for funsies, I'm gonna draw on the belt too, because it's super cute. Okay. At least this will give me kind of an idea of how many circles I have to make. Found things. Talk about this all the time when I judge cosplay contests. Costumes are like half found things, just like how I'm drawing these circles on with like something I just found off my little desktop right there. Okay, that's enough. And then let's move this down. Oop. Let's move her over. And then she's gonna have these beautiful stones in the belt, which is great because I always thought that the cartoon version of her did not it was lazy, right? Lazy 80s drawing. It did not show what the designs on the belt were. You could just see it's like squiggles. Like someone was like, we'll just scribble here. It's some sort of ancient writing, right? And it's like, would be nice if you said what that was. So even on the She-Ra belt I made the first time, or Teela belt, I just squiggled random. I looked up some ancient symbols randomly, and I just pretended that it meant something. I don't know. Okay. Is the belt going to be part of the armor, or is it going to be something put on after the armor? So this is in 1, 2, 3 pieces. So the bodice is 1 piece, which includes this middle thing. And then this long dangly piece is gonna get attached to this with a snap. And then I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna make this all 1 piece or if this is gonna be a snap too. It's probably gonna be 1 piece. And then it'll attach to the belt. So 1, 2, 3 snaps to make this all work. Okay, time to cut this apart and make a pattern. All that work, I just did all that work, it's time to cut it. Also here, we have to remind people on Instagram that I'm streaming, so hold up, let's get a picture of the screen here. Smile, you guys. Okay. All right, done. Okay. Hey, Bofer. Symbols lost to the ages? Yeah. How are you doing tonight? How's the Hearthstone games going? Okay, just one more side by side. This piece is off, but you guys, again, I'll correct that in the... How off? it's like this curve's weird, but we'll get it. I'll redraw it a bunch. The main part we need is actually patterns happen in like a bunch of different pieces, right? Because see how the 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s are? This pattern will get retraced and redrawn 9 times. 9 times, because I need all the different elevations. So the first time I cut this out, it's gonna be as if the horn wasn't here, as if these embellishments weren't here. It's just the base design. And then you cut out like all the different pieces that go on top of that. And before you know it, you get this 3-dimensional thing. Just like layers, those of you who 3D print, or if you've ever done, I'm trying to think of a way to describe it. I don't know, Photoshop. Photoshop's a great way. Photoshop or like 3D printing. So this is, you know, just layer 1. And then I'll cut up the pattern again, and that'll be layer 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So. What, Void King? Just chugging along with season, was uploading some VODs. Oh, hey, yeah, thanks for dropping in. That's really nice of you. Okay, let me just cut her up now. It's time to free Molly. And we almost have a beautiful pattern here. Are you familiar with this character, Bofer? I would say most people in chat have no idea what it is. All right. Oh, did I cut my bathing suit? Oh, I forgot the bathing suit was under there. It's Teela from He-Man Masters of the Universe. Oh no. I forgot that Molly wasn't naked this time. Oh, I can't tell if there's cut marks in it. It's still hanging in there. This is one of my favorite swimsuits, so... I mean, it's a little small for me. I've gained a little COVID weight, so maybe it's a sign I shouldn't wear this one anymore. At least it wasn't the front. All right, Molly, thank you for your service. Frick balls, Batman. All right, let's do this. Ooh, oh, should I try it on? Hold on. This will help me. Actually, this is a great idea. Here. We'll find out if it fits. First, I'll try it on before I cut it down. Then I'll cut it down, and you guys can let me know if this armor is gonna work, okay? Well done, Molly. Yeah, Kevin, I was there. So I was at PowerCon in, was it 2019? 2019 PowerCon, when they announced that. He was there. Kevin Smith was there. I got to meet him super briefly, but I didn't really get to talk to him. It was kind of like he was in the green room thing, I was in the green room thing, and I got to do a quick, like, hello. But that was it. You let Molly borrow some clothes, and she almost gets them damaged. Yeah, and so, there when they announced all that, which is really cool. Alright, let's try it on. Ooh, she's got hips and everything. Check it out. Kevin Smith is everywhere. Yeah. He's been at several conventions I've been at. Okay. I'm gonna see if this is gonna even fit. Now, I'm not as tiny as the model, so you check this out. Allie got chubby. Look at this. I'm like, how many inches am I bigger than her? Like 4. I'm like 4 inches bigger. Allie got chubby, guys. I can't wear this. I freaking bust out of it. This is why you make it for someone else's measurements. it doesn't fit. Also, where's the boobages? Do I need to bring this down? Wait. Where's this side? This side. It fits-ish. Okay, hold on. I'll try it on again after I cut it up a bit more. Hey Samir, how are you? Samir's not a stranger to pattern making. Okay, let me cut this up and let's see if it's better. It could just be that it needs freed up a bit. Okay, keep in mind one side's drawn and one side is not. So we have to kind of guess here. Right? We've all been through this. Yeah, well, it's not for me. This is a commission for somebody else. That's why it's not supposed to fit me. But we're similar sized. Also the reasoning for adding the corset kind of in the back, or the lace up option, is if she gains weight over time, or her bust size fluctuates, it'll always fit her because she can just tighten it or loosen it. Will be fun to make. Oh yeah, I've made it once before. It's pinned in the chat, so if you go up to the top. But it was a speed build I did for a convention, and there's a whole long story to this. You missed the VOD, or you missed the part where we talked about it, so I won't go into it. But it got, short version is, I mailed it to her, she paid for it, it got lost in the mail. I won't go into the whole thing. So I'm remaking it, but better. The first version I made was, like I said, it was a speed build, so it was never meant to be like as glorious as this one is. PowerCon booked me, and I didn't have like a ton of time I didn't have a lot of notice, basically, to make like this build I'm making now, which I would have loved to have built. Okay, we'll try this on shortly, friends. I'll let you know what I think about my pattern making, if I did a good job or not. Well, actually, I'll let you guys tell me if I did a good job or not. How about that? Right. Getting there. Oh, see? And this will be a rough pattern, so then I have to put this on paper, trace it, then use a ruler to even out anything that's, you know, not flush. Not that human bodies are flush by any means, but still. And what's really nice is once it's on paper, then I can scan it into the computer, and I can actually, if it's just like a little bit larger and my dimensions are pretty good, I can just size it that way. But I'll probably just do this all by hand because it's how I do it. It's how I've always done things. Okay. Almost there, friends. Almost there. Hang in here with me. Hang in here with me. Now we're just gonna cut out the rough draft of the, I don't know, bodice belt? What would you even call this? Not exactly sure what you'd call it. And these scissors are crap too. These are like Warbler scissors. These scissors have seen better days. guys will have to let me know if I look like Teela. We're like T-minus 5 minutes to see if I did this right. Ish. It's all very ish. Okay, and this I won't fully cut out yet. We'll just do a light little... There we go. Close enough. Dwarf ruins home scissors. Yeah, home scissors, exactly. They're just scissors I use to cut, like, random things. These are top of the desk scissors. These aren't the put away in the scissor spot scissors. These cut out paper, which is bad for scissors too. These cut out, or cut like ends of ribbon if I'm just like cutting some, they're quick scissors. Not the good ones. All right. You guys are all in such suspense. Is it gonna work? Is she gonna like it? Did she draw this right? Will the world ever know? Okay. None of this really matters. The belt's not gonna matter. Actually, since the belt doesn't matter, I'm just gonna cut the belt part. No, maybe we'll leave some of it. Because this is not the pattern for the belt. All right, one more sleeve to cut. Good night, Void King. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Leave the stream up if you can. If you can't, I totally understand. And you remember getting into trouble for using your mom's crafting scissors? My scissors are actually written on, and they say things like, if you touch these, you will die. Like the die scissors say they're death scissors. Like, everybody here knows not to touch them. They shouldn't even look at them, really. How are you doing tonight, Space Time? You guys, if you are Lego or brick lovers, I think is the term, make sure to check out Space Time Brick Studios page. He does a lot of really cool Lego things. Really cool Lego things. Okay, got it. Oh my god. Okay, moment of truth. Are we ready? Death scissors? Yeah, I will freaking kill you. I'd kill you! Let's check it out. Does it fit now? Oh, this does not fit my boobages. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, stand up and see if this is drawn approximately where it needs to. Oh no, it's not long enough. Okay, so this needs to be way longer here. It's close though. Wait, no, it's about right, because this is where the crotch flower goes. But this is too high. So I think these need lengthened a smidgen. Right? Am I her? Am I totally her? Do I look like a weirdo right now? I'm gonna get kicked off YouTube. You have to dance if you're wearing a paper bikini. It's a rule. I don't make up the rules. I just, you know. How does this go? It goes like, okay. I don't make up the rules, you guys. Okay. Weird thing going here, but it could because my boobages aren't right. That's it. I'm adding a crotch flower to every build. I've made a few crotch flowers in my time. Ooh, I also made a glowing crotch. Want to see? Over there, that's Urel. She's missing her hair though. But over there, see that little purple gem? It basically goes over her crotch and it glows like. You can like have it like flashing slow growing, like it's luring you in. Oh, there's my level. Oh, I found it. It's right there. Anyway. Crystal crotch? And then, wait, didn't... No, Valera doesn't have a weird crotch. Lighthouse? Oh dear. Sorry about the elevator music, you guys. The whole DMCA thing is real. Also, something is tugging on my mother frick. Okay, hold on. I figured out what was tugging on that. Now I'm gonna lose my light. Oh well. It's all wrecked. Okay. Now I lost my light. Alright. So, paper kini's mostly successful. I think I'll have to try it on Sans bra for me. See if it's gonna fit hers. Because this weird popping out thing's happening, but that's happening because it doesn't fit me. And then, let's see. Gappage on the back is decent. I might have to redraw. You know what? Let's put it back on Molly. The music feels like Twitch music. Oh god. Okay, hold on. I have to fix this light, you guys. It's the kind of light. It's like one of those tripod lights, but you get the light too high, it is like I don't want to support the weight. So I have to basically like use like things on it to get it to stay. Alright guys. Just gonna widen the tripod a little bit. So it fits. Okay. Now let's try it back on her. Let's take her boobs off because she doesn't need them anymore. I just needed them for the pattern. Alright. Paper kini! Oh, very nice. See? That's fine. Now I need... Oh, you guys can't see her. Her over there. Okay. Okay, I think I see a small issue. This is rising too high, so I need to redraw that line just a little bit. I need more pins. Ooh. I can fix it. That's why we pattern. All right, 1, 2. Yeah. And then we'll have laces. And I don't know if that's gonna clear boobages. Meaning, if the bottom of the breast stops at a certain point, I need this to go beyond that. It's close. Pretty close. All right. I just might need to make a couple notes on it. I'm gonna pin it down. And then see where I can improve her. I must not have drawn it with that big of a gap. This is not. That. Like, why is it bending? There we go. That's better. Like that. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is take a different color, like green or blue or something, and redraw lines that I think can improve. We can do it. Hang in here with me, you guys. Hang in here with me. Here, I'm gonna switch up the music slightly. Harris Heller has a more upbeat playlist. Albums. I think it's, what one is it? Logic? Logic, the one that's good? Oh, it's Sus. Maybe it's Sus. One of them's a bit much, and I think it's this one. Alright, let's bring Molly back to the spotlight. And then bring Teela back. And then let's bring this piece down. Ooh, let's use purple. Oh, this is oil paint. Never mind. I have another color? I think I have an orange somewhere. Hold on. I think I have. Some work. Yeah, okay, I have blue. Blue's good. Alright, so let's change this line this way. That's better, right? A little better curve. Yeah, I don't like this playlist. I think it is Logic. Here, let's try Assassin. Okay, so the blue line's the new line. And this curve's just not flowing. So let me just kind of organically draw it and see where my hand ends up. That's better. Yeah, this blue line's better, right? I don't know. I'm trying to make it so you can see it. I think the blue is where it's at. And then in the curve needs to be more friendly. It's hard to, it's like people use words like sharp or intense when something doesn't flow. Even people. So it's more friendly. The curve's all sweet like that. Right? Hard to explain that. Okay, and then this piece needs to shrink. So we'll have this shrink just a little bit. That's nice. It needs to have a sweep to it. Make sure Molly doesn't borrow any more bikini. Yeah, for real. Sometimes your eye needs to see it after. Keep in mind, I'm mostly making this right now for the underbust. Oh, and then there was a piece here I forgot to draw. There it is. There it is. Okay, so there's a piece that comes, that fills this little tiny gap here. Right here. That's not supposed to be a gap. So I need to put more... What I need to do is take more masking tape. There's a way to fix this, but it's tricky. So you have to put the masking tape sticky side up from the back and then re-tape it from the front. So we'll put some sticky masking tape right there. And then I'll add a piece on top of it. Then I'll cut out the difference. And then we'll fix it. We'll fix it with our Warbler scissors. And I'm losing you guys, so I will probably end stream soon. It's getting late. What time is it here? 10? Oh, but it's like almost midnight for my East Coasters. And then later for all of you from another country. Potentially. Alright, don't want to lose you guys too bad. Okay, so now we finished the line. And then this. And then this piece straight across. So that's what I was missing before, was this piece here. And it's like a negative space thing. No one will ever see that, but it'll make it fit better. And so now you can see on this side where it doesn't have it, that this tiny little triangle, basically this whole piece here, is like a support piece. This will make the bra feel like it's sturdy, and she'll want that. All right, so my next step is to take this, transfer it to paper, make sure it makes sense on paper, and then transfer it to foam, make a mock-up, and make sure it fits right. And then we're pretty good. All right, so Molly can go to the side. Get rid of Teela here. Go. You know, pretty good. Decently happy with the initial pattern. Needs a tiny bit more here. It's listening just Oh, you're fine, Troy. It's just that time of night. I can always tell. I've streamed long enough that you just know. It's just time. I wish Twitch, YouTube had raids like Twitch does. That's another thing that makes, one more superior to the other. Alright. Okay, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up and say goodnight. If you're new here and have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, that would be awesome. Thank you. I have a lot more content like this planned. This whole costume is gonna be done live on YouTube. So next time you come, you'll probably see me putting this together. And then, or patterning the neck piece or the headdress or something. So most of it will happen on YouTube. Some stuff will get done off the channel, like when I transfer this to paper, because you guys don't want to watch that. It's like confusing. There's a lot of redrawing. It's a lot of scratching out stuff, cutting it, ripping it up, making it again. So the patterning process to go from 3D to 2D is sucky. So I have to make this 2-dimensional now to make it so that I can put it together 3-dimensionally, which means a lot of this is going to have darts. Like the underpiece of this is going to have darts. there'll be a seam here, there'll be a seam here. And so I have to figure that all out and how it works. And it's a lot of like going back and forth. So anyway, I'll do that off stream. And then you guys can watch me put it together on stream. Oh, thanks, Mike. If you haven't liked the video yet, if you could like it, it bumps it up in search so that people can find it later, which will help me a lot. And it's a tiny thing that you can do. Even the fact that you commented helps it bump a little bit. So thank you again. I will be probably streaming here again. I think maybe tomorrow. It depends. There's a lot going on tomorrow, so we'll see. Thank you, Troy. Thanks again, you guys. Anyhow, there's a new video coming out this week too, and it is, what's the one I was gonna do this week? Oh, there's two ideas I have. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna launch right away, but one is I'm selling my cosplay stuff, and it's gonna be about my Etsy store, but I need to get the Etsy store back up before I can do that. And then the other one is gonna be how to start a creative / cosplay business in 2021. So the difference is, because it's different this year compared to other years in the past. So anyhow, thanks again, you guys, and I will see you soon. And hopefully on Twitch soon. You know, there's some of that I have to do too, some gaming stuff. All right, good night, you guys.